Hello, Mr. Martineau here from your favorite teacher. Today we're going to be looking at finding the highest common factor of two numbers. To do that, we're going to be using numbers that we've got from our prime factor tree. So if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you take a look at it now. So today we're going to use 60 and 84 to start as an example. And we're going to get the prime factors of 60 and 84. You can verify that those are the prime factors. And to get the highest common factor, what we now do is we now check to see which numbers are the same in each of those sets of prime factors. And when we do, we cross them off. So I see 2 and a 2, so I cross those off and I set that 2 aside. I then repeat the process. I see another 2 and another 2, so I set another 2 aside, and I check again to see if they are similar numbers. Yes, they are. 3 and 3, so I set a 3 aside. When I have my numbers, I can say that the highest common factor are the numbers that I have set aside multiplied by each other. In this case, it's 2 times 2 times 3, which is equal to 12. So the highest common factor of 60 and 84 is 12. We can look at another example. For this example, I've chosen 56 and 120. So we get our prime factors of 56 and our prime factors of 120. We now check to see what numbers are common in both. So 2 and 2, so I scratch it off and I set a 2 aside. And I keep doing that process one at a time. And every time I find a number that is common in both, I set it aside. I can see that there's another 2 in both. I set that aside, and there are no more numbers on the left that are the same on the right. So I've finished finding my highest common factor by now multiplying 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8 in this case. So the highest common factor of 56 and 120 is 8. You can now try doing your highest common factor using those pairs of numbers. The red are the easier ones. The amber ones are the ones if you have some confidence with it. And the green ones are the ones if you feel you can do harder ones. So you're going to take between 7 and 10 minutes to find the highest common factors of those things. And you can pause the video at this point in time for that length. Now we're going to look at the answers. So the answers for the red, amber, and green are here. Hope this was helpful. This was Mr. Martineau from your favorite teacher.